booyah, roll call. My name is Jessie. Yeah, I don't like no mess. Yes, but when I'm here, it's time to party. Just kidding.
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the Magnemized Podcast. It's your boy, Fawn the Villain, and to my right this time, we got the one, the only Toast. What's good, brother?
Hey, everyone's me, Lack. So grateful to be here, and we are in AZ right now. I just want to take a quick opportunity to show some gratitude towards the people I'm about to introduce. We are so grateful to have friends that we do. I think that's what life is about, is sharing these beautiful moments, fun moments with the people that you care about and you can have fun with. So with that being said, thank you for hosting us this weekend. We had so much fun, and we got to celebrate the two birthdays this weekend as well. But boy Leo and Fawn.
Unintentionally.
So yeah. So we're gonna start.
Intro for us though. Just give us the intro so we get the names going. I promise you, it was good. Off camera, fair enough.
Okay. But starting from this side, we're gonna introduce.
For sure.
Starting from the left.
So, Jess, you are the first one.
I'm the first one. Hi.
Yeah.
Who do I? You.
Tell us about you. Who are you?
Yeah.
Tell us
Name.
who Jess is.
Where you
For the
from?
peoples.
My name's Jessica. From Oklahoma. Live in
Yeah.
AZ now.
Oh, Mike. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Did I approve?
No, you're good.
Okay,
You're good.
awesome.
Is
Thank
it close
you.
enough?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Does it have to be
holding it would
like
be
oh,
better,
right here?
but
Like I'm actually
turn
talking
it
into a
down.
mic.
yeah, because it'd be
Oh,
crispier,
okay.
you know,
Crispy, spicy.
crispy.
Crispy.
I'm a speech path
Hey.
at a preschool. So hey.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica.
That's alcohol,
Thank you.
anonymous. That's Jess, guys. Yes, actually,
Hi.
the next one up. You guys have seen him. If you haven't, go back, watch the episodes.
They better have seen him.
He's actually been in so many,
It's actually a good
as
one.
well as one of our other boys that you see later on. But none other than the boy Steve Ross USA. What's up, brother? Tell
Steve
the
Ross
people who they
USA,
are
what's
if they
up?
haven't seen you.
Love you, fellas. Love catching up with you guys.
man.
Steve Ross USA. I think I did 2 or 3 podcasts. You know,
With the boy.
we shoot the shit a little bit back in Oklahoma City, and talked about a lot of. Not even a lot of good things, just a lot of wild life. It's not good, bad. It's just like, oof.
Fair.
It's a funny podcast. Go check it out. The clips
Go check
are
it out,
going viral.
But that's the boy Steven. One more off to my left. The little blondie sitting next to me. Go ahead. Let him know.
I'm Ho. I'm from
That's good.
Oklahoma as well. This is our house. Me, Steven, Jess, Sadie. Not here.
Sadie, not here currently.
Um,
She's here. Just she went to the store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And am I supposed to say what I do for a living?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let us know.
I'm a nurse
Unless it's just some
What's your
in
specialty?
the operating room.
There you go.
It's not undercover FBI or
Orthopedics.
nothing.
There you go. There you go.
What'd you say?
No, you're saying it like you're CIA or something. I was like,
Oh.
you can tell the people. That's cool. Ortho, and then
Yeah.
Toast got it over to his right.
Yeah. So on my right, you guys seen this man before.
We have,
got the
actually.
man, the legend, Morgan.
Hey.
Not so much a legend, but I am here.
Yeah.
Complex is high. We love it.
Yeah,
And
for
to
sure,
Morgan's
for sure.
right, we got the. Yeah, I definitely seen this guy before. We shout him out so much.
The birthday boy.
The birthday boy.
Yeah, the Captain Leo.
Birthday boy,
Birthday boy.
aka Twin,
Twin, twin.
aka Sour Patch.
Crazy.
Whoever called you that?
Crazy.
When did we?
That's a PD thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
What's that?
What's that mean?
Is that your
It's
Spanish
a-
name?
PD.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Got it.
Ah.
No, that's just like a nickname we give him.
Oh, PD?
Over the, like,
Are you like sour than sweet?
Damn, we just told the agency.
I know, right?
Bleep that
how
out.
did you?
We actually did just out of. That's crazy. But no, that being said, once again, that's the gang, that's the people, the kinfolk, who we're very grateful for to have on this trip. Little backstory before we got to Arizona. It's funny, Morgan was just gonna come by himself and he was like, we're gonna go see these people in Arizona. You guys want to come?
Because we plan on coming to the game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the main thing, I think. Because
Yeah.
I told them I
Arnold's
wanted
Jets.
to come visit them, but
Mhm.
we didn't really know when or what to do. But we just planned it around the game.
Mhm.
So I told them, I was
Yeah.
like, y'all should join.
It would be cool if he was literally like, it'd be cool if you guys were there, but
Yeah.
you don't want to.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we'll think about it, and then
And all of a
steamroll
sudden-
into the whole fucking family coming
Yeah.
out.
All of a
black.
sudden there was 11 of us.
Yeah, all of a sudden, deep.
Going to
all
the
of a sudden.
club.
Black, my
Yeah,
brother, twin, like everybody. So was pretty cool. And then still that being the case, like we were just so accommodated by everything still. So thank you guys for that. But without further ado, we didn't bring the bolt cards. That's Lax's fault. But throw that out there.
Literally, they're at his house and he's playing
the bolt cards. It's like a little card game we play.
What is that?
Break it down for the
so the
people
bolt
who don't
card
even have
is
the
a
cards.
segment we introduced like a few months ago. It's basically
That is wild that you asked what that is.
I've never heard of that.
never heard because you never watch our podcast.
Never watched the podcast.
Okay.
Yep, never commented.
Never commented, never liked.
Wow.
Well, I've seen the
Just
clips of you
backpedaling.
guys doing that.
It's all good. It's all good.
This was like a attack session, but
It's all good. One day we're gonna act brand new.
no, I've seen the video of you guys doing it.
Now
But
you're gaslighting me?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
go for it.
introduced it a few months ago, and it's usually it's 3 cards: connection, perception, and reflection. And each card has deeper, meaningful questions to ask your partner or your friends.
Yeah.
And usually we can get like a solid 45 minutes of talking out of that because their questions are so good and deep sometimes, and sometimes they're just kind
and
of
it can like lead into other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We always branch off.
Spirals.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna substitute with something else today.
I'm gonna substitute with something else. Try to put one and two things together just to make this work. We're gonna, like you guys might have seen in previous episodes, we've always been trying to get more female perspective. Obviously, the men them are here, but when we had Shannon on, which that episode should be out, so go check that out. She was really fun. We're getting her into some of the same mindsets that we were talking. Going back in, we're just talking about going, like, since we don't have the bull cars, we're just pulling segments, or rather questions, stuff that we've talked about, getting everyone's perspective, have the females indulge. So that being said, one of the funniest ones that this one, just everybody, it's always a general thing. How do males versus females handle rejection? And now that we got some females on the the panel, we can just ask them directly, like, starting with you guys, how do you guys handle rejection? Have you ever been rejected? Is that not even a thing? Like, what's your take? Hope, let us know.
I go first. Yeah, I've been rejected.
Okay.
Everyone has. Who, me?
How do I handle it? I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't know. I'm not one to like double text or like do any of that. So usually I just accept it. I'm like, all right, they're not interested.
Wow, she talks
Let's
into the
move
game.
on.
Well, okay, to put it more into scenario and to get more of an expression out of you. Let's say you were out somewhere, you saw someone attractive that you liked, and you went up and, like, maybe you don't go up to anybody ever, but today you were like, you know what, I'm feeling some sauce, feeling some game. You go up, try to say what's up to the boy, whatever you do, you spit game, and he's like, because shorties do this, not my fault. Shorties do this sometimes too. He's like, you're too short for me, or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
it's yeah. Because
We'll get the up and down look,
it's bad
and
enough.
then you're not my type.
Yeah, the up and down, you're not my type.
Too
To keep it like,
Too manly for them sometimes.
So, like, you just get rejected in that scene. What are you doing? Walk away.
I don't know, because
you have to walk away.
Been rejected?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
So
you've
never
never gone to some- never approached-
I
yeah.
have went up to people.
Okay.
Do you have when you do you have like a line that you use when you do?
No.
No? What's
They
your
just-
opener usually?
I just look at them, you know?
Oh, okay. That's interesting. No, wait, no. I love that. I love that.
I want you to look at the camera. How you look at how you look at the person.
But there's a reason we're trying to bring that back, actually, and not to get into it, but I wanted to hear what you were going to say.
No, I was gonna agree with that. Eye contact is usually like, I feel like guys feel the eyes, so I feel like if they sense eyes looking at you multiple times, and then at that point they're like,
make it
It's
work.
like if they can't read the signs.
then it's
that's
like,
not my fault.
Waste man. Anyways,
okay.
tell them why.
So, go ahead.
Sorry, sometimes y'all females do be giving us look that we're like.
because
I don't remember if I should walk into it. Then y'all are like, oh no, it's a like invitational.
Yeah.
Look. I'm like, that don't look invitational.
Really?
Sometimes that's how it be coming off. Because the only reason I say that is because like sometimes you meet somebody along like later on down the road and oh my gosh, I was feeling you. Like, wait, really? Because I remember I saw you this and I looked at you and like,
I don't remember that look.
You know what I mean? So, Sometimes it gotta be a little bit like a little bit of smile.
Like an
Like
obvious.
more direct.
Something, yeah, some a little bit more.
Definitely more direct.
But the reason
yeah.
that's a hot take, not hot take, but that's accentuated is because
because so
last episode.
we had a few guests on female guests on the previous episodes
Two of
where
them
Lynn and Lauren checked out the episode out as
Shout
well.
out to Lynn and Lauren.
Yeah, but we essentially asked them the same question, and we basically like, how do girls raise up guys? And it's the same response. It's like the look. Okay, it's the look, sure, but what if the look it wasn't direct enough? Like, what do you do? Because because nothing happens. So there's like no risk involved. If I'm just looking at a girl and I'm just like, if she don't get the look, she don't get the look.
yeah,
I just have I would be labeled as no risk,
And
right? But when
it's
when it's switch around, girls don't get that label. Girls like he couldn't read my mind, basically.
And Lauren was even saying she doesn't even give the look, and I was like, so how do you even
how do you
approach someone that you like?
That's
So I think that's very interesting.
I don't know, Jess.
I mean, I feel like you can't be like looking RBF. Like you have to look in like a smirk or like a little like
Fucks him for 10 minutes.
you know,
Exactly.
you have to show a slight interest, like a
only the
little
eyes for y'all?
like what?
What do you
Like
like
what
body
we
language?
do? What
Yeah,
we do?
what do y'all?
I mean, no, like if I'm like talking to them, like I would like
Body language.
Yeah.
like be kind of touching them or whatever.
From a distance.
From a distance, I mean, what else can you do? You just look at them.
That's what I'm saying. From a distance. So
You can't be like, hey, you go, come here.
Bro,
Come here.
Low key, I would walk over if a girl was attractive and she was like,
That's what I'm saying.
If you-
I
I'm like, yo, yes, ma'am.
It's like
guess
it's
it's
that
true,
notion where we it's almost like we have to walk up to y'all
Yeah,
and be like, hey, excuse me, what's your name? Talk.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for you females, if you look at a guy and they look back and then they look away, what follows after that? Is it just like we got saying oh well he didn't get it and they move on, or I gotta go?
Yeah, I would just be like, okay, well, he probably is just not either he's taken or like
or he didn't get it.
not or he didn't get it, but then he better look again. I don't know.
better look again.
Look again.
Try again next time. Next eye
Guys
contact.
are a
Steven
little
told me.
slow.
Fair.
Guys are a little
Exactly.
slow sometimes. You get a little bit of alcohol going through it, or maybe it's just me.
true.
That shit goes over
all of
my
us.
head, okay?
Way over, and I'm looking for the next one to
I
look
don't
at.
know.
I
I
need
think
a
is there ever been like an instance that you
green
remember?
light sign, like alarms blaring, like, hey, I would like to talk to you. I need something like that.
Yeah. So, but still, Jess, I want to know. Answer the question for you. You go to a guy, you get rejected, hard body. Like, what's your, like, has that ever happened, first of all? If not, I mean, have you ever?
No, I don't think I've ever like walked
Approached
up.
someone?
Yeah, approached, and then the immediate response be like, no, you're just not my type. Thanks. Like, and keep it pushing, kind of a thing.
That's a fun life to live.
He's on live.
But
Sorry.
I think it would all just be situational. How respectful was the guy about turning you down?
Yeah.
Like, if he was an ass about it, then I'd be like, alright, fuck you too then, bye.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But if it was, like,
Yeah.
nice about it, and he's like, like, oh, I really appreciate it, like, however, like, I'm taken, or,
Yeah.
like, seem really cool, but...
Would you approach a
That's
guy?
funny you say that because there are memes that goes around saying like, this is how I want my mans to react when a girl approaches him, and it's always like some violent shit.
Yeah, like
I mean... I've
that-
seen those. I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
those where
So you know
they're
what I'm
like
talking about.
pretending that they're like walking up to them at a bar and they're like, "How would you respond?" And they're
Yeah.
like, push them out the way. Or
Exactly,
something,
yeah,
something
yeah.
Crazy. I
would
think
you
they-
ever go to an attractive guy in a group of his friends?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a
One
little...
guy, like just the three of us. Morgan's right there. You're across the bar. We're talking, having a good time. We seem very open. Maybe even talking to like a few other people, whatever.
More shake.
And
Hope is
right there. Like,
No.
would you go and just?
I
talk to
wouldn't.
him?
Nah. I think I would wait for the one that I was interested in to step away to the bar, and then I
Fair.
would make my way to the bar.
Yeah.
And then
I'm trying to think of a scenario in my head.
Yeah, like how you would want.
Yeah. Well, it's a little
All right, go ahead.
It can be intimidating. Think about it. Like
It's very intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
walking up
Yeah,
and
we
Guys have to. I was gonna say, guys have to.
Because now you have a
You guys
ju-
have
like,
to do that.
yeah, because now like you have an audience that will judge you based on your
Right.
performance with their
Right.
friend.
And
Yeah.
be true.
You know?
You
Yeah.
guys like that as well. Like, or at least from what I've heard, like females are usually like, okay, that shows so much confidence. Like, there's 4 of us talked standing here, and he came up, said hi to all of us, and like talking to our friend. Isn't that supposedly attractive to a lot of women, or is this made up?
Was it intrusive?
Like, is that intrusive? like him coming to talk to one
You
person
know
out
how
of the group.
attractive they were.
I don't think it's intrusive.
There you go. They were very.
That's the right
wow.
answer.
That was very confident of him that we were ugly or short. And like, why do you do that? Yeah.
I think no matter physical,
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, that was
That's
like,
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
respect.
Yeah,
I
I was like,
respect
I
that.
respect that,
Like, I would
yeah.
talk to you. I would
even if it wasn't
shrug
like
you
our
off,
vibe,
you know?
and it was just like, oh, like, cool, I respect that. Like, thanks for saying hi. Like,
Yeah,
I would
fair.
respect it. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's icky.
Okay.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But you're right. It does take a lot. That's why I think girls don't do it as much.
So
But you guys would prefer that. You guys would prefer like the girls to send a little bit more of a message.
yeah, like being
Like-
more direct. I feel like directness is definitely the best form of communication when it comes to like flirting or seeking dating in the social settings, because you're trying to pick up so many cues from so many different people that maybe you guys are serving each other looks,
Right.
Yeah.
but it's not communicative enough to where like it inspires confidence in me to walk up to you and say something.
Yeah.
Like you could just be a very nice person, just like we may eye contact, you just happen to smile.
Yeah.
So I don't want to read so deep that I'm like, oh, she want me. Yeah.
Fair
But
enough.
I mean,
I think that is
you'll
fair.
know if I want you.
Yeah.
Fair.
What?
Fair.
Dang.
Apparently.
Elaborate.
Apparently, because earlier you said looks only, so
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
But then, like, okay, so let's say I'm looking at someone, whatever. They're looking at me, and then they say something to me, like, okay, for instance, like there was a guy who was like, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And I was like, "No, I don't think that I know you." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "We can." I asked for his number.
yeah. Oh,
Like,
perfect.
so
Okay.
that's kind of direct,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
That
that's
is
very
direct.
direct.
Yeah.
That's the most
Okay.
direct point where you can go, I think.
I'm just.
I'm direct as fuck.
I can be direct,
Yeah.
but like I'm not gonna go up and approach them first.
Fair.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, but like they're gonna know if
Would
I
there
want
ever
to.
be an instance where you will approach first?
If I have a feeling, like if I can like feel the vibe,
Okay.
This is like
Okay.
energy.
Yeah. No, so how is
It has to be
that's
energy.
kind of what I wanted to segue into is like how's the dating scene here in Arizona
Oh
versus
God.
Oklahoma? Because hoping I did talk a little bit about
Jessica.
it. Yeah.
And Steven, I want you to.
Yeah.
What's your? Because you're also Mr. fucking all over the nation.
Oh.
So how's Arizona? What is man? What is
I'm
just saying.
he just got messed up.
Something else?
gonna say something else.
Nah, Mr. All over the nation. So I just wanted to know what Arizona dating scene is
man.
like compared to the other ones for you as well. But Jess, give us something, and Steven.
I mean, I think it's better, but you're also like Oklahoma. You see the same people out, and it's like if you're trying
pool.
to see, super small. And it's like if you're trying to meet new people, then sometimes I feel like it can get kind of awkward if there's like someone that you were like kind of fucking with for a little bit that like didn't go, that you didn't like turn to anything, and then you see them out, and then
Over
you're
and
also
over.
trying to like be out and do your thing, and then I just feel like it's weird, and there's not many options. And here, I feel like you just never see them again. Like,
Oh wow.
I just
feel
feel
like-
like you don't
yeah.
you don't run into them like you run into them at Collective
Steven, you agree?
or wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in Miami and LA a little bit, and those are some big places, and a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of strutting and flexing out there. You see that a little bit here in Scottsdale, but
Oh wow. I mean that's not surprising though. Yeah.
I'll agree that you do not see the same people twice. There's always different people. You got a lot of different tourists out here between the bachelorette parties, the different football, basketball, baseball, golfing, just weekend getaway
Jeez.
stuff. There's always different stuff going on, and I love it here. I
Everyone
love the
says
dating
that.
scene here.
What?
Yeah.
No, the dating is terrible. I've probably been on like
contrary
I've probably
belief.
been on like 10 to
Tell
12
us.
like first dates that
Oh.
not got a second.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're just not.
The dating
It's-
scene leading to
There's
further things, not to
Yeah, it's like
Yo, I love the way he put the dating
yeah,
scene
if
leading
you
to
want to
further
hook up,
things.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Yeah, he's unfamiliar.
Yeah.
From what I've been told.
Fair.
Whatever.
He was like leading.
Yeah,
I love
not
that.
a lot of people that like want long term.
Anything.
But I mean,
Anything.
it's always hot here. Everyone, is looking sexy out here. So
That's true. Everyone's fit
Everyone's
here.
looking the part.
Everyone's hopping around.
Right. No, I feel like that will create like a sense of urgency when you are out and you see someone like if I don't say something now, I'm not gonna see them
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
Funny that
Yeah.
you say that. I thought the same. I thought the same Friday and then Saturday night
Yeah.
with
Oh,
you.
yeah. That's why.
Yeah. Yo,
I'm
literally.
never gonna get this chance.
Yeah.
Those
Give the
cheerleaders.
Got it
backstory.
twice
Give the
somehow.
backstory. People's is
girl's
wondering.
macking
Steven, give the backstory, and then Leon, need your input because you saw it from the beginning.
Bro, I'm wearing this hat, and this girl,
Sorry, go ahead.
she's like, oh, look at the hat, it's cool. And then 5 minutes later, I see Lack pulling the same girl down to meet the whole group. I'm like, my guy, okay, cool.
Yeah. And what's funny is I think before I didn't see you talking to her, but whenever
It was like
I think
12 seconds.
really,
It was quick.
whenever
it was just
Lack-
like-
I did
There, me
see
and
Steven.
Swin.
Yeah, I did see Steven interact with her briefly because she
Yeah.
was sitting on the the upper
upper-
area,
Yeah.
and we were by the fire. So she was just talking and like she eye level with Steven.
I was getting compliments that night with the hat, so I was like,
Yeah,
"Alright,
yeah.
thank you. I'm going to the bar. I'm like, I gotta go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shooting it.
Oh,
So she came down. Me and Leo saw her as well, and then run it into Saturday too. What happened with all that?
Like start from Friday and how everything.
Yeah, just how
Yeah.
like Friday ended whenever he met the girl, and then Saturday where just to preview, man's was sprinting down the street. They're like,
so
what's happening?
Friday,
Yeah.
when I saw her, I think
Mhm.
you mentioned something about it. I was like, oh yeah, she's sitting by herself. I was like, yeah, I'll go over there and
Yeah.
interact with it because it looked like it was her girl, and maybe
Somebody
the girl's
else.
boyfriend.
She was third wheeling. Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
was like, try to introduce. But I went to the bar, got a drink, came back, I'm talking to Fawn, and I was like, I'm going there and go grab her. And then I looked, oh man, it's right. It's really good.
literally, it was right there. And
So
just
I was
talking to her.
like,
It was like, okay, cool.
You know,
Like somebody talked to her.
somebody was
Got it.
talking to her.
Yeah.
Cool.
She needs to get secure.
And then
She's back.
all of a sudden,
Yeah, she's back.
Like brings her down to the group, and I'm like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
It's starting to look like a vibe. Cool, all right. And then I think we're like, what happened with that? He just kind of like left, didn't
Yeah,
get nothing, no info, nothing. I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward to Saturday, we're at the club, we're having a good time. I see a group of girls walking. I was like, hey man, this girl looks familiar. And I was like, wait. So she gets closer to me, and I was like, hey, were you at the bar last night? She's
Before,
like,
yeah.
I was like, hey, yo, what's up, talking? I was like, hey, remember the groove? And
Yeah.
so then you see like cheesing over there. You know,
Like, man's got
so
a
they
shorty
walked
back.
down, just talking to him. Met her friends. They were twins.
Twins.
Yeah.
Oh, they were
I
twins.
just
Twins.
well.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, talking with them, vibing. Okay, cool. So now,
I'm a twin too.
we're back.
Right.
Twins, so like older.
You gotta
than-
throw that in there.
So I'm now Lack is back with the girls. So I was like, okay, now we got a good base.
Group.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
boys are here, the girls are here, cool.
It's a 2v5.
So we're talking, and then we
Yeah.
put them in our section
Section.
a little bit, give them shots, cool. And then the girls were like, hey, we gotta go find the other girls. All right, I'm not tripping, whatever. We're here. So they leave, and then they actually left. They're gone.
Yeah,
We're all like, oh, did you grab numbers? No, nobody grabbed nothing. So we were like, oh, this is awkward. So the whole time we're just chilling, vibing. I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'm going to find
That's
you.
it. I'm gonna find these
No,
I was
shorties.
on a mission. I'm
On a
looking
mission.
around, I'm still vibing with our crew. And then I see the young girl you introduced yourself with.
Mhm.
And she's walking, and I take off running because I was like, "Yo," because I didn't care about her. I care about the twins. The twins were out. She takes off running, so I run over because I knew Lack didn't get the info. Somebody
Yeah.
take off running. Now everyone's thinking I'm
In
going
the whole
over there to
group.
fight or some shit. Anyway, I run over there to grab her info, come back, and then later on, long after, as I'm walking back, the twins start walking. So I take
Oh, shit.
it was,
Yeah.
But overall, though, just going a little bit back to like the dating scene and stuff here.
Yeah.
The girls here, man, it's like, you got to be different in a way to like.
To approach them.
Impress,
I don't know,
to
it was-
impress them, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it
Yeah.
was just like that night they weren't. I don't know what it was, but it's like me leaving Arizona. Like I was like Mr. Cool people, but me leaving Arizona is like, okay, delete. Like
Oh,
there was
wow.
no interest in it, and I'm
Yeah.
not hating them
Yeah.
or just think maybe everyone might be the same, but it's like.
The girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, okay, you try it, how you doing, make sure you got them safe, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't text back. It's like, okay, cool. Delete. That's
And that's kind of like the vibe I got because when I first talked to that girl, I was like, she's cool, she's vibey. That's why I was like, that's why I brought her down.
You're right.
But the whole caveat to the story was she was cheerleading for Cardinals.
Yeah.
So I think when she exposed that
I don't want to say
information,
names.
yeah, not no names, but when she exposed that information to us, I feel like she like shelled it up immediately.
Yeah, and
That's why like the vibe switched because she was asking me what I was doing for work and like what cause we were during a conversation, but I didn't even think to ask her what she did for work until I brought her down. And then I was like, so what do you do? She was like, I dance. In my head, I was like, fuck, bro. Like, no. I was like, no. I was like, so when a girl tells, I was like, no. Shorty's good looking, but I was like, is that life?
Come on.
And then so the next thing I was like choreography? Like, she's like, no.
I did hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I was trying so hard to avoid that question. So, and then eventually she did tell, it's like she cheered for the Cardinals. So, and then afterwards, I think Morgan asked her something like, who's your favorite player?
Oh, yeah.
And then she was like, oh, I can't tell you.
Yeah,
I don't
she said that's private info.
Yeah, like that's when I was like,
that's funny.
Like I shouldn't have asked what she did for work.
She fucking can.
Yeah.
Well, she was actually saying, because she asked about basketball, because she said she was a Suns fan.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has a contract with them too.
Private info? Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they got NDAs, but they don't have NDAs to say who their favorite player is.
Right.
Yeah, that's a general.
Just to talk about
I would
it.
imagine that's a general question.
She did say it was her first year cheering for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So maybe like she didn't want to just like go out there and just
she's
spread
scared.
that.
She's a rookie.
Yeah. But then when we saw them the second night, I was like, perfect. This time she has her friends with her.
Yeah,
So I was like, now
I feel comfortable.
it's like we're in a club setting. It's much easier to converse when the drinks are flowing, whatever. That's so, good thing Leo grabbed. I didn't even see her. And when Leo took off running toward the end of the night, I didn't know that he took off running to get on the girl.
Neither did any of us.
I thought he took off
was
running because he
looking
was
at me.
fighting, and then once Hope told me, I sprinted out, and then as I was catching, I was like, oh, the two girls.
And then Joe
I-
was gone. Joe was missing. So then we're like, "Where's
Bro,
Joe?
literally.
Is he out there? Is he
I
the one
turned-
getting in a fight?"
I was
Like,
already
we're
gone.
making
Yeah.
all these.
And you were already missing.
Dom
Everybody was
saw
missing.
him running. He was like, yo, your boy. And he was like
Bro,
running. And I was
literally.
like, what?
I was
I
shouting.
don't know.
And Sadie's just like, Leo. She's looking. I'm literally looking up there. I was talking to Nevada, and I'm like, bro, what is everyone like making all this commotion about? And she's just like, Leo. I was like, what the? I was like,
To get a girl's number.
What are you
All
running?
that. All that for that.
It comes. Yeah, we're not just gonna look at
Has she
eyes.
texted?
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. We run it.
That's true. And you got it.
And you got it.
Got it.
Get it.
Have you
Success.
talked?
Yeah, what's the
No,
combo
that's-
been? Oh, that's
That's the delete.
Like one text, hey,
Yeah.
you send another
Yeah.
message, nothing else. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping, just delete.
Yeah.
She
Even
did
then,
like
though.
3 times.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say if they don't text you back,
I
just
told
leave
her.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
over.
Might as well. Morgan, I want to hear. What do you think? Dating scene, Arizona. How was
my
your
boy's
night?
location
Man,
is what was on.
where were you?
Oh yeah,
the
did you
entire
change
night?
your location to Arizona?
What?
They just pulled out
On Tinder?
On
the
Tinder?
apps. They just ran through your apps.
The apps are cool here.
He's saying that like he got a girl. He's like, yeah,
No, but I was talking about this earlier. How come there's so many more bad bitches than like hot
Hope and I were
dudes?
talking.
Yes,
Dude.
it's so annoying.
Oh,
I
You see it? Like that is long.
But like I can get on Hinge and be like X X X X X, and then
Really?
Steven's over here just like
Right.
and I'm
Good
looking at him
looking.
I'm like, damn, they're all bad. Like
Yeah,
what
they are.
the
But-
fuck? Why is
They
it?
are.
Good to go.
The ratio just doesn't
Makes sense for
I
me.
close with every single one too.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
That
okay.
Morgan.
Yeah.
He was just complaining about, they don't end in relationships. Cause you fucking
Exactly.
bro.
Because I do that. I am in
Skewing
charge.
the
But then you
algorithm.
say you want a girlfriend.
I do.
You don't.
No, you
It's-
don't.
it's
You
just
just want a
cold.
girlfriend when you're going to bed.
The craziest thing
Cold
he's
Phoenix, Arizona nights.
the crazy thing he's ever told us on the podcast was once he finds the one, he's not gonna have sex with her.
Until marriage.
That's
yeah.
not
Until
Until
marriage.
He
did
said
say
he
that.
acts like every girl's a virgin. Whenever he
What that mean?
In the aspect that I
mean?
don't want to know a girl's body count.
Well, that's
Because you don't want to tell them yours.
Okay, but if she's asking you about
Don't ask questions you want to be asked back.
To a past
It's a different episode.
You're not gonna get it from me.
Yeah, the
Good
difference.
try. You're not gonna get it.
Where were we at? The first and last? Oh, that's so
Oh
funny.
no.
But still, yeah. So Morgan, it's a no, eh? I mean, you said it's okay.
No, Morgan literally looked at me yesterday and was like, we need to move here.
No, on the side, eh?
well. I thought Morgan took a side quest last night.
Yeah, I had a little action.
Well, I
Blue
found
dress.
your location today, and you weren't here,
Oh.
and I was like,
I was taking a walk. I was taking a walk.
he was actually just taking a walk. But
No,
he was doing wholesome
there's
shit.
Yeah.
people in here. I didn't really talk to him.
Just salt.
Okay.
Love that though. Just to reel it back before I ask one last question and we wrap it up. Just get into the story of when we just got here. How that first few 5-6 hours went for the boys, because that was a little boys' night adventure. Boy Steven pulled up after we just landed.
Yeah, I'll kick it off. I'm here playing Xbox. They're like, we're getting here at 9:30. I look at my phone. I need a shower still. And it's like 9 o'clock, and they're like, we landed. And I'm like, oh, let me get in the car. Let me drive down 30 minutes real quick. And y'all only waited, what, 5-10 minutes?
No, yeah, the bags took a while.
Not bad.
God.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bags took a bit.
I pull up, got through traffic, got to y'all, and then went to y'all's Airbnb.
Yeah.
How was the B&B? What you think?
When I pulled up, I was like, I had a feeling. I was like, this is kind of in the trap. This is not like nicer area.
Wasn't it in Scottsdale?
No, it's like kind of
It's like Arcadia
built
area.
more
Oh.
Phoenix.
Oh,
But like
yeah.
it was right by Cheetahs or Jaguar, whichever strip club. But even so, it can be in a nice area, but still be a bad complex. And that complex was just like low income. It had the cinder block walls. And immediately we walked in, put the bags down, everything was fine. Left, went and got food. Good food, and then
When we got into the Airbnb, the lights were on.
the lights.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we dropped the bags
Nice
off.
little aesthetic, you know.
Yeah.
Just, some one bedroom.
It was Airbnb.
It was recently remodeled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, put the bags.
Nice area.
we check
But the
everything
keys, the
good.
lights were on.
Yes.
Keys there, the lights were on.
Yeah.
So when we eat and we come
We're
back,
leaving. We turn the lights off.
Go.
We'll go eat.
yeah, we turned the lights off, ate, came back, turned the lights on, and I was in the back, but someone was like, "Oh, damn, that's a roach. That's a cockroach." And then
Cockroach.
someone else was like, "Oh, there's another one." And I don't fuck with bugs. I lived in Hawaii. I've seen the cockroaches this big. So I walked over and I look and I'm like, "Oh, here's another one. Oh, here's another one."
And
I go to the
just-
kitchen and there's like 4 over by the stove, and I'm like, "Oh,
Literally.
no,
Everywhere.
this is not.
In the
This is
hall.
not."
Yeah.
Man, Lack went to the bedroom.
Bro, I lifted up. I was like, if they're this bold, there's no way they're not on the fat ass bed. So I lifted the covers, lifted some sheets. There were 4 sheets on the 4 fitted sheets on the bed. They fucking knew.
telling you.
I lifted up. It was like I interrupted a party. It was an underground roach party, and I flipped the lights, and everyone just scattered. I was like, bro, y'all gotta come see this, man, because there's no way. Like we all started feeling itchy. Everywhere.
Yeah, everyone was just like,
Everyone was just like,
okay.
I felt gross. I need a shower.
Facts. And then just to top it off, I had booked the whole place and everything, but I didn't have any of my card information. I didn't have my ID because your boy got snagged 2 days before the trip. So your boy literally, what did J. Cole say? Run it.
Yeah.
I got ran from my wallet and everything. So I had no wallet, none of my cards. I had to deactivate accounts and everything. And I had booked the thing, and they're like, I'm calling the card number for this. I'm like, I have no cards. I had a picture for some of them, luckily, but at the same time, I was like, cool. Just give me a refund. I don't want. When I texted him at first, I was like, yo, there's Roaches. Like, don't want to be here. Da da da. He's like, cool. We'll just cancel the cleaning fee. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm leaving tonight.
Explain the thing.
Where's the
roach fee? Did you get a refund?
I was like, what?
You should pay me for you.
Bro, for seeing
I'm
this.
ordering all my fucking clothes now. Like,
I'm
don't reimburse
saying.
me.
So I was like, my guy,
Better
I'm
review.
leaving. Like, actually leaving this night, right now. So refund, boom, boom, boom. Airbnb called me, talked to them, sent me there, or they processed the refund, and then they were asking if I was gonna rebook through Airbnb because they're like, cool, we could also refund it like as like Airbnb points or whatever, da da da. And I was like, no, I already fucking got a hotel, bro. Like after talking to fam and everything, I was like, yo, I already got a hotel. Like I just need the money back, and they were like, okay, cool. How's let's fucking play footsies with my foot.
It's like the roaches were.
I'm saying. So they're like, how much was the hotel though? Like we'll pay up to 20%. And I was like, really? Okay. So sent them the hotel price. So they refunded total for the Airbnb plus 20% of what the hotel was over
Good, as
the
they
thing.
should.
And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, say.
And,
Because they don't want that
usually we
real.
don't. We're very careful with booking B&Bs and hotels in general.
Yeah, man.
But this weekend was the Cardinals and the Jets game, so like
Every-
most hotels are booked out,
Yeah.
and they don't let you check in at midnight. So
Facts.
We had to deal with that too. But I mean,
Oh yeah, so then I woke up at 5 a.m.
And just
everyone.
Yeah, we're just bodies.
Literally bodies.
I was like
Bodies.
all over the house.
And my eye crusties, I was like, oh, okay.
And I was so nervous about like waking y'all because the way Steven acts on video games, it's like everyone's just the lightest sleeper.
He's like
Except
whispering.
for now we know Hope has an airplane
A fucking-
noise maker. And
What's it called? The simulator that
guys.
F1 uses
Yeah.
to fucking test air control and
Okay,
shit.
but I can
So
sleep so good
loud.
on a plane now.
Fucking wind turbine.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was just a little bit of how the boys got into the AZ. That being said, just got one final question. Talk about this. Wrap it up. Get out of here. It was funny because we all have flights today. This is actually our last day in Arizona. So what a cool way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say, for the ladies again, female perspective. I know the fellas have done this. How often do you guys pay on first dates?
Pay?
Yeah, you just said it.
Yeah, Jack.
She said, hey, she was like,
I don't wanna bring my wallet.
I've never done that
Never.
before.
No,
Never.
you're correct.
Yeah. But do y'all do the fake wallet pool?
No, I don't even go for it.
You don't even go.
No.
Fair. Fair.
Sheesh.
What?
Tell us more.
Fair.
You don't even go for it.
No.
What about Hope? Do you-
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't pay.
He said, oh, yeah, no.
No.
No fake
I
wallet
mean,
pool.
like I would. I like if we're gonna continue and like go to a bar afterwards and I'll like
Then
buy
I'll
a
usually
drink
get the
or
drink
something.
after, yeah.
Like I'll buy him a drink.
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
do that
on the
after.
first date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that after.
Like,
Yeah.
If you're continuing after
Yeah.
dinner.
Would you ever offer? Would you guys ever offer to pay for like a date?
No.
Probably
First
not.
date?
If you're asking me out on a date.
Yeah.
What if you're asking them out?
Well, if
Oh,
you're
that's
asking them
different.
out, then
Well,
that's
then,
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would pay.
Because I'm
No.
initiating that.
No, if they initiate, they're expecting you to pay.
Still.
I
I was saying.
Oh, the girl?
The girl, even if she's like, let's go on a date,
No.
she's still gonna expect.
She's gonna expect.
If I don't
I
pay,
wouldn't
like-
they're gonna be like,
Oh, he's that kind of guy.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
offer to pay. Like we
Yeah,
we've
you just let it.
heard like this is from Shannon that she would respect a guy less if the guy didn't offer to pay for the first date, even though it was suggested. Like let's say like you were like,
She did say that.
what are you doing this weekend? Or you free this weekend? And then the conversation just happened to come like, let's go mini golfing or whatever.
Yeah.
And the first date, like technically you initiated, yeah.
Yeah.
So you would offer to pay.
Yeah.
But if the
Yeah.
guy just sat there and just
Like since he came on the date
Yeah.
that you asked him to come on, just
And
sat
didn't
there
pay.
and then or
and just didn't offer or
No
say
make wallet
anything
pool,
like
no, like,
while
I got this, or
they brought the check.
not even giving you an opportunity to say, hey, I invited you out, let me handle
Yeah,
this.
just being a guy and just like
I don't know how I feel.
turn around on
Yeah,
his phone.
see?
Yeah,
I
turn
don't know
around
how I
on his
feel.
phone.
That's
Right.
what happened.
Right.
Right.
You never asked a guy out on a date.
I don't think so.
What about Jess?
Honestly.
No?
No.
Okay.
But I see that. I see that perspective of like, at least the
Like
offer's
how-
nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Just
I
like
if they could
generous.
offer,
Females
I
don't.
wouldn't let them do it. Like
Yeah.
if I'm gonna initiate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm
follow
gonna do it,
through.
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
got
follow
it.
through because
Yeah.
it's also like a woman of my word. Like I
Yeah.
asked you, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Now again, if we continue and go get ice cream or
Yeah.
Ice cream.
ice cream.
Fun enough ice cream. Man's had 5 things
I'm
about
about to get ice cream at the
Or
airport.
get a drink, and then they offer for like the drink. Like, okay, I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't expect it.
Fair.
Or like, even if they were like, oh, I'll get the tip. Like, I'll put the cash tip. Or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll be like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's fair. And
Yeah.
I think I said this before, was usually even still, because funny enough, like I've also had females tell me like, oh, you don't have to pay for everything for me because like I don't necessarily need you to do that or whatever, which is crazy. Somebody pay for my food, I'm not saying no. But one of the other things is like they would just handle the lighter things. Like they'll just probably pay like the parking pass or something if we did like an entire day dinner or whatever. To like, okay, they would offer to pay like, cool, don't worry about the parking. It's like $10. That's fine. So I've seen a lot of that too, where it's just the lighter stuff, like you said, the tip or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I do that a lot. Like,
that's
I would
That's a
always
good
get like the
little
little
bit.
things in between.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That being said, guys, it was a lovely, lovely time. Told you it was gonna be nice, smooth, and easy. Just we finally got her on the episode.
Long
We
swing.
gotta check out again, audio listeners, make sure you check out the video. We got the video of her signing the contract to be on the podcast, because like Lack says every time, you're here with us when you tune in, you sign the contract, you can't leave. So you always gotta be ready. You always
Sign
gotta
the
be
lease.
ready.
No
Sign
end
the
clause.
lease.
No
No
That's the
sign
fries in the
clause.
bag. bag.
Price in the bag,
Put the price in the
exactly.
bag. Let's go.
No.
So I just want everybody to give their ad. Where can the people find you, or not if you don't want them to find you? No, Jessica does not want them to find you.
Hope is like, nah, I
I'm
want them to
private,
find me.
so-
Oh, you're private. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I will type both
I'm
of them.
private.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry.
My guy.
This
But-
is Steve Ross,
Persistence,
Steve Ross
if you want me
USA.
to find
But-
you.
Steve Ross USA. We're gonna inspire them. Tell them.
It's just gonna like that underscore squad.
Hey, there you
Yeah.
go. And then last but not least, the man twin.
It's Jamal _. That's
Thanks.
between one in French.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamil underscore.
Good luck with that one, guys.
Yeah.
But again, like we do.
Put it
I'll
in
see
Google
you
Translate.
say-
We'll put it on the
It'll be-
screen. We'll
Hey,
put it
what's
on
the
the
thing you
screen
do?
for you.
Like it'll be right here.
Oh, I got you. Which one? I got you.
Put it
All
on the
right,
screen.
bet. Say less. But before we wrap it up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say again, thank you so much for opening up your home to us for this weekend. And we always think you guys moved from Oklahoma to here, and we always think, oh, they might miss us. We moved here to see how nice the vibe is, how nice the crib is. They don't fucking think about us, man.
We do.
There are some missing faces here. Yeah. Nah. But there's some missing faces here. Sadie, especially.
Shout out to Sadie.
Yeah, for sure. Nevada, especially Nevada as well.
Or Nevada.
Nevada got us that fucking club
Literally,
downtown my house.
everything secure.
For the low.
Everything secure.
As Mr.
Yeah.
Phoenix, man,
Yeah.
knows everyone.
Mr.
Man,
Phoenix.
I got everybody online.
He was acting like he was from Arizona yesterday. And when we were playing the game, he's like, oh yeah, so just me then? I'm like, you're not even from Arizona, dude. You're from
Boys
Mexico.
from New Mexico. Mine like Nevada. Nah, it's been amazing.
Lionel didn't get to make.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Lionel.
happy birthday
Happy
to the
birthday.
man. Lionel and Leo sitting right here, twin. Shout out to the mans and my brother that left as well. He was also here. You know, the whole gang was around. But definitely shout out to Leo and Lionel. Happy birthday, the big old 32. Y'all getting old. So, you know, make sure you
Black don't cry.
put it down.
Yeah.
Whatever you got in your hands, just put it down. You're getting kind of old. But nah, more life to y'all, man, for sure. Thank you guys for the birthday celebrations. That being said, it's been an amazing time. Once again, you can find the boys out YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when we're on. Subscribe. 5 stars on the Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Hit the like button. Check out the social media, Instagram, Magmamize Podcast. You know, that's where the boys keeping up to date with all the reels, everything, short form. So without further ado, we got some flights to catch. Catch you on the next one, so take it easy. Peace. Look at that, fucking goofy ass. Look at that, 42 seconds on the dot. Wow.